It's Tuesday?
Wednesday,
Wednesday, yeah.
January 18.
Yeah, it's January 18th, time is 4:15. Well, close to it. Hope everybody's doing good. Miles and myself are just chilling out on the porch, front porch. Well, tomorrow, I have to go to immigration to do like a check-in, basically. But, I gotta pay $350? Huh?
Ate baby said 310.
350 or something like that.
310.
210. I gotta pay a yearly fee of 310 pesos to stay in the Philippines. But I'll tell you, it's a lot cheaper than what was the 6-month one for?
The 6 months you pay 6 months is 7,000.
Yeah. When I used to do it
7,600 I think.
Yeah. When I used to do it every 6 months, okay, every time it cost me 7,600 pesos every time. Each time I went there. How many times we go there? 3 times?
4 times.
4 times. Within a how many year period? 2 years?
2 years.
2 years, man. And then after the 2 years, you gotta fly out of this country, stay out of here for 24 hours, and then come back. Well, this was my last. Yeah, in other words, if I didn't do it by January the 3rd, I would have had to fly out, and sit somewhere for 24 hours, and fly back, and then start the process all over again.
Yeah, back to zero.
Yeah. But keep in mind, I'm on probation right now. You got a 1-year probation to see if you're gonna act like an idiot or anything like that. Falls back on the vlog that I made this morning. Was it yesterday? The vlog I made about people coming over here acting like idiots. And I can't remember, man. It's been a long. I'm pretty tired. But I've been up. What time we get up? 4:30.
Today?
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, 5 o'clock. Tired. Haven't done very much all day. Nothing to brag about anyway. I'm still working on the cave. Now I want to get curtains.
Have
String
you
across.
ordered already?
No, I didn't order them. I got to get measurements for them. I want to order black curtains. They call them blackout curtains. To go across behind the shelf. I want to have them go across. So when I get an aircon put in, I can get a 0.5 and not worry about it. The room's so small, man. It's an office, a small office. I don't think that other part. Well, I got the treadmill back there, and I am back on the treadmill. I'm up to 6.7 kilometers an hour. That I mean per hour, you know. So, and I do that for 30 minutes. And I'll tell you, man, right across my stomach here, woo, it's hurting. And I think that's a combination of the bike ride, the Rudolph, quite a few hills. And you gotta remember, man, I haven't really worked on my abs in I don't know how many years, so I'm paying for it now. And I'm 58. I'm not using that as an excuse. In other words, if I was younger, I'd be right back into it. But now it's like, you gotta take your time. You gotta crawl before you walk, you know. Yeah, so we'll go tomorrow, the Robertsons. Pay out my 300 and whatever pesos. And that'll be good for a year. And then, after the year is up, I gotta reapply again for a permanent. Well, I'm on a permanent.
Card.
How would I say it? Oh. No. You're gonna break up my thinking part. I am on a. God, can you see what I'm saying? You do it all the time to me.
What
you
is
throw
that?
off my thinking.
What is that?
Right now, I'm on my permanent probation period.
Yeah.
Just let me finish my sentence. Sometimes you mess me up and I lose what I'm going to say. Seriously, I had coming out and you started saying something and all of a sudden I lost track of what I was saying. Like, that's why God gave me a mouth. I could speak for myself.
Continue.
I am. No, you continue now.
Wala.
What?
1 year probation.
Yeah, I'm on my 1 year permanent probation period. That makes any sense. I'm just trying to remember how the woman, the agent told me. And I'll tell you, man, I listen to all these different vloggers about this freaking permanent visa, and they just make shit so, not all of them, they just make it so freaking hard. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them, they're still talking about going to MBI and getting clearance. I did that, and they started talking about when I went the date. No, 2 days before I went, they started talking about getting an MBI. And I got my MBI that day. There ain't no waiting period. Well, actually, yes, there is. Okay. I was lied to y'all. Sorry. How long we wait to get results back on that? Because see, if you
They said it's 2 weeks.
yeah, okay.
But we went there after 3 weeks.
Yeah, but I seen the date on the paperwork and it was 2 weeks, man. It was 2 weeks. But that was all good. But yeah, they say how hard it is. It's not. You know what I'd say, man? You pay 30,000 pesos, okay? $600. But I'll tell you, it is worth not getting the freaking headache and have somebody who does it for a living do all the paperwork. She even wrote up the letter for Miles to the immigration, because she has to write a letter asking them, because you have to have you can't just go in there and say you have to be with a Philippine citizen. Okay. She did the letter for Miles. Okay. Yeah, right now we have no Wi-Fi. And I was just notifying me. Thank you for letting me know, phone. I would be lost without you. But yeah, it was just like people make us, and wasn't I asked her. There's a lot of nights, man, I had a hard time sleeping because I was going through my head, some of these vloggers and some of the things they were saying. I was imagining being put in a freaking small room with a table and a chair with a bright ice light bulb on me, and they're going to ask me all these freaking questions, I mean, it didn't get that extreme, but you all know what I'm trying to say. It's not that hard. If you get an agent, 30,000 pesos, and yeah, it is a lot of money, okay? It is a lot of money. But so is 7,000 pesos every 6 months.
Yeah.
So is a plane ticket flying from out of here to another country, unless you want to go on vacation somewhere else, which that's fine, I don't judge. And then coming back, it's a lot cheaper. And it took us, that was the hardest part. What was the hardest part? Okay, the hardest part was going to MBA. The hardest part was getting the fingerprints. I'm just being a smart ass, man.
You went to Manila.
The hardest part was the ride in the van going to Manila, man. That was the hardest part. And what's the name? I want to put a shout out. What was the name of the agency?
RNG.
You got to speak clearly so they can understand.
RNG.
And
Travel Agency.
What's the woman's name?
Baby.
Who?
Baby.
B-A-B-E?
B-A-B-Y.
Oh, Baby, okay. And they are in Batak. B-A-T-A-C, okay? If you're in the area, I'm telling you, man. And she speaks good English, so you ain't got to worry, oh God, do I got to deal with somebody broken English? No. She speaks really good English. And like I said, when I went to immigration, man, it was kind of like, I was like, man, I went in there and the room was packed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was packed with people sitting down waiting. There was an old man there, he was from England, okay? He was waiting there since what, 6 o'clock in the morning? something like that. He got there at 4 o'clock in the morning. They didn't open the doors until whenever 6, 7. I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't. I
Queuing
don't.
outside.
He was queuing outside. Okay, I went ahead of him. I felt like shit about it. I felt really bad about it. But afterwards, when I was like, man, I'm glad the agency I had that got us right through. Woof. I walked through we got there. There was an agent waiting outside. Okay. The baby handed her the paperwork, and plus the paperwork that she had. Okay, she said, "Follow me, please." And I was like, "Damn, okay." And as soon as we walked in, I thought in my head, "Oh man, she's going to tell me to sit down over there." But there was no seats, man. This place was packed. Okay, and then she kept on walking, and I was like, "Okay." And I kept on following. And she says, "Stay right here." All right. And then she went away. And I was like, okay, I'm standing here. What am I supposed to do now? And then she came back with some other guy who had a badge on. I think he was immigration. Had a badge on. And he scooped me over in front of the camera. And they took my fingerprints. My picture came up, because I already had a picture of me. My picture came up. They took my fingerprints again. And the guy looks at me and says, "Any questions?" I was like, "No." To be honest with you, I didn't even know what the hell was going on. I said, "No." And he says, "Thank you. You have a great day." And that was it. I didn't have to talk to anybody. Well, except with that very, very short comment. And I looked at baby and I was like, "What the hell just happened?" She just started laughing. I mean, that's how quick it was, man. I'm telling you, people.
That photo, they put in your AC card already.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is the purpose
They used the
of
same.
that photo.
No, they took another picture of me. I'm sorry. They took my fingerprints. I'm sorry. I'm old. Things are starting to come back to me. They took my fingerprints. They took my picture. Then they had me sign. They had me sign on, one of those pads, computerized pad things, and I signed there. And then that was it, man. And then I was in and out of immigration faster than I was in and out of the MBI.
Yeah.
The MBI was all bullshit.
30.
They were talking because my beard. Some of you know me from the way back when my beard was really long, and they were like fascinated. Remember they were all fascinated with my beard.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. It's Santa Claus. And I looked at one girl and I said, "Are you naughty or nice?" And she just looked at me with this you know what I mean, look. And I was like, okay. you all know what I'm talking about. I said, okay.
Now, before the expiration of your...
Okay, one more time. Give them the information. Give them. I'm serious. I'm very, very happy with this agency. What's the agency's name?
RNG.
RNG.
Travel Agency.
Travel Agency. It's in Batac, B-A-T-A-C, Ilocos Norte, Philippines. Okay, and the woman who does everything her name is Baby, right? B-A-B-Y. That's kind of a weird name for a person, but whatever. And she's great, man. She's awesome. I thought she was. At first, I was kind of, let me tell you. Let's be honest, man. There has been a couple times where I was dissatisfied, not with the agency, but with other things. I was kind of dissatisfied of the end results of things I was paying for. So when I went there and she was telling me all this stuff, I was kind of like, okay, this is going to be done. In my head, I was thinking this is going to be done half-ass. I'm going to be jumping through hoops. All the bullshit games are going to start, Some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you deny it, because you live on the rainbow. That was what's going through my head.
Maybe they
But I was really surprised.
Maybe they can accompany me applying my tourist visa in US. You should apply your visa.
Visa for what?
Visa.
I don't need a visa. I'm a U.S.
I
citizen.
should apply my visa. They might not consider if even you have ID operation. So
Oh.
destination.
Should I tell them the sad news about Mucky's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found, when did I find out, yesterday?
No, it's
No, when did I find out?
the other day.
Okay, the other day, man, Mucky's girlfriend passed away. I was so sad. I loved that. You know, if I knew that Mimi did not like her, Mimi was very, 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 very jealous of her. Okay. But if Mimi wasn't, I would have let her in the house. I would have let her in the yard. That dog was such a sweetheart. Yeah, what happened was is she got bit by a dog that had rabies,
Yeah.
and it killed her. That dog was. The good ones always go early, right? It's sad. Mucky's upset, ate
So
too
that
much.
that's why.
I was wondering why I didn't see. At first, the only reason it reminded me of the dog right there looks kind of like her.
Yeah, but that is lighter.
Yeah.
It's light. The color is light.
Yeah, it's lighter.
Marky doesn't like it. Doesn't like it.
It's a puppy, Mark. Yeah, so you know, sorry for the bad news, man. I love that. I liked the dog very much. She was such a sweetheart. And when I walked down the street, man, she acted like she hadn't seen me in years. She get all, you know how a dog gets submissive. They lay on their backs with their belly showing and stuff like that. And they even said she loves you.
Even the puppies.
Yeah.
There. He saw me yesterday.
Yeah.
He likes to play with me.
Yeah, I know, we're all over the place. Start off talking about it. What do you start talking about? The visa. Yeah, so it's like I said, man. Some of these people make it sound so hard.
If there that the long there is a problem between the applicants and the sponsor.
Yeah. Yeah, because stress. You know, because the person like myself would be worried that did you miss anything, and you'd be second guessing your wife or husband or whatever. You'd be second guessing them. Did you get everything? Because I have talked to people who have done it, and they say, man, just get the agency. It's not worth
It's
it.
in the NBI. It says that if you fail surrender or submit the important documents, you need to go all over again to go.
Yep.
Go.
You make one mistake, you gotta start all over again, man. I ain't got the patience for that. I do not have the patience for that. So, I don't know about you, but I mean, my patience has got a lot better since I've been here, but as far as I have no patience for stupid shit. Oh, another thing, I don't know if y'all heard, the gods of YouTube are cracking down on language being used on YouTube, man. I guess they feel that only people watch YouTube as children because the red flag and stuff like that are people that cuss. Now, I don't know how I feel about that, man. To be honest, I don't cuss very often. I cussed one time about teachers trying to groom kids, and I said, leave the kids the F alone. But I said the word. Because that irritates me, man. Leave kids alone. Yeah, that's what I hear, man. YouTube is starting to crack down on language being used on YouTube. I guess mommy and daddy don't like us with foul mouths. Well, that's all I got. You got anything to put in? What are you talking about? What are you sport?
Bilang.
Alright. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all be good to yourself. Be good to each other. Peace out and bye for now.